せしましょう。私の新たなる進化を。わかりやすく金色にしてみましたが、単純すぎましたかね。安っぽいネーミングですが、ゴールデンフリーザとでも言いましょうか。
All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, all right, we're doing a video here, a showcase on TEQ BROLY. You know, lately what I've been doing, especially, so since the game has become synced, you know what's so funny is I thought for years it would be a good idea because it would lead to the community being happier overall, but that is exactly wrong. The sync happened, and it has made the community a million times more negative than ever. It's insane. I swore for years, I was like, it would lead to, you know, we're going to have everything at the same time. And all it's led to is more complaining and bitching. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, there's a lot of videos I would do like, oh, this character's now on global, stuff like that I can't do anymore since the game is synced. So I just kind of, you know, Goresh does this in Legends the 1 year later, so now I'm just doing this here in Dokkan the 1 year later videos. So remember, right now, like the schedule moving forward with the sync is now quite a bit different than the way it was before, right? So we only got one character in this time slot, but last year, this year in 2025, but last year in 2024 we got two characters, right? We got TEQ BROLY, who is one of my favorite units ever. And then we also got the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. So I'll do a 1 year later video on each of the characters. TEQ BROLY and Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, right, is what we'll do. So, funny enough, we have recently done a video focusing in on TEQ BROLY too, because he got a battle motion, which we could see. I mean, in base form, it's not really too crazy. He is just kind of, you know, sitting there like a log, but, you know, it's still blah, 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 whatever. Our rotations look good in terms of showing Broly effectively. I think we'll do this. Yeah, we could use EGL LR Golden Frieza's strong defensive capabilities early like this. Let's go ahead and hit Zamasu. Now, remember, TEQ BROLY is still useful, and one of the major reasons he could be so useful is this, right? He's going to be supporting extreme class allies, massive support the first turn, and he has 90% damage reduction in slot 1. Right? So it's like these cocksuckers, well, it's Zamasu, locked Broly in slot 1, but they locked him in a spot where he's got 90% damage reduction. So it's not exactly too much of a struggle for us. Let's just let Golden Frieza hit that right there. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So this was a great opening rotation for us. We should be good to go here. I am going to want to really try and blitz Zamasu once we get to the next turn. Now, remember, TEQ BROLY does only have that one turn. You know, I do at this point definitely like his base form more than his transform stage because, you know, the defensive, like, that's how characters can age well, by the way, is when they have strong defensive capabilities. Right? Like, if you're a really, really good defensive character, you could still be used. Or if you have a lot of dodge, you could still be used past your prime. But, you know, if you're just like a big offensive, you know, glass cannon type character, it's just you don't have a long window to be a very competitive unit. All right, this could do a little bit of damage to us. Frieza was targeted once already, though. This is the second time he was targeted. Could do a bit of damage, though, yeah. That's the one thing with TEQ Golden Frieza. I've seen, like, lately, I mean, I open up the timeline, and it's just like every day, like, Dokkan Twitter, we're bitching about a new thing, right? Like, oh, we're complaining about Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan again. The other day, they're like, oh, time to complain about Int Hit again. Oh, now today, it's, like, Golden Frieza. It's like, it is crazy. It's just, like, a hamster wheel of negativity. It's like, you know, like, today, Int Hit fucking sucks. The next day, we'll actually TEQ Golden Frieza. Actually, he actually fucking sucks ass. Right? Tomorrow, they're going to say, EGL Kid Goku fucking sucks cock. Like, it's every day, it's like a new character is terrible. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's, bro, the community, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's why, like, I have to light the beacon as Mr. Positivity, right? Like, I have to be the one to do this. Okay, so, this does look like a very good opportunity to use Golden Frieza's active right here. What do you guys think? Look at all these attacks. I would love if this friend unit did not have a lot of dodge. Yeah, that's, wow. Okay, this is perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. All right, cool. So now we could do that, and we could do this. Vegeta and Pikkon still have to get their dodges in, but we should be looking good. Golden Freeze is also going to have very high defense, so I can hit this, which should full heal us right here with his very high defense. It's close enough, close enough. And then I could hit this right here. So yeah, hopefully Pikkon probably will live. Hopefully Vegeta just lives the AoE. Although I guess we are going to get the super first, right? So Vegeta will be able to stack up a little bit of defense. Yeah, so I do think the Golden Frieza character, he certainly can take a lot of damage early on, right? Like we talked about this. It's just like Vegeta and Trunks, where the character has to build up a little bit of defense by getting targeted, which is not really that good when it's in short content like this. But that's why the dodge build can accentuate that and make the character perform a lot better. But the dodge build can hurt the damage output of this Golden Frieza in like this exact situation right here. So this Golden Frieza having 0 dodge means he's going to hit way fucking harder than mine would, right? But in many situations, my Golden Frieza will have a much higher chance to survive than a friend Golden Frieza would. So this will hit hard right here. Yeah, 96 million, nice. I decided to go for this since I knew we could do just a ridiculous amount of damage to Zamasu right here, especially going into next turn, where, you know, remember, TEQ BROLY on his 18 key, it's an AoE, so we're going to begin attacking. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, he triple super too. That's great. Yeah, very good. You know, since TEQ BROLY is going to be, you know, AoE supering, it would be best if we just, like, make sure that Zamasu is dying next turn. All right, Pikkon's already good, right? That last attack is going to be aimed at Golden Frieza anyway, so we are good to go. We did great damage to Zamasu here. Hopefully, we're looking probably for... Damn, I don't know. Which character do we want locked? Oh, I don't know. The other thing is TEQ BROLY out of slot 1. It's a little scary, because remember, he only guards in slot 1, LR TEQ BROLY, like once we transform. So, I mean, it could be very, very scary here.
一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。
何ですか、あなた。
俺はゴジータ。悟空とベジータが合体したんだよ。
All right. So, all right, who's locked? It's Golden Frieza. Yeah, so, I mean, certainly that would put us in our best position to succeed by putting TEQ BROLY in slot 1. Once, you know, it's going to start to get really scary next turn. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to use Gogeta? Or... Zamasu is healing at the end, which is really good. There is a lot of key spheres in front of us, but I'm gonna use Gogeta's active on this turn, I think. Yeah, because we can give most of these tech orbs, we'll split them up between the gods and TEQ BROLY. And then we'll use Gogeta's active. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, let's transform into TEQ BROLY here. Alright, so we got TEQ BROLY out with his beautiful, beautiful, exquisite battle motion, which obviously I do love. So we can jump on over here looking at BROLY. So remember, he is going to have the 76% damage reduction, which is essential but he's only guarding when we're in slot 1. So it's like, he really is only even effective in slot 1 once you transform with him. I think in slot 2 or 3, especially in like the meta we're in, with how hard these bosses hit, it'll be very easy for Broly to be slaughtered out of slot 1. So especially in a fight where we're up against the hardest hitting int boss in the game, basically, it's, you know, a little scary for sure. All right, well, let's just go. Let's see how we're gonna do right here. I think we have a really, really good chance at winning, is what it looks like to me here. Yeah, we'll hit this right here. Perfect. Remember, this is going to be an AoE as well. We'll hit this right here for the gods. Now, Gogeta, let's not even just clown around. Let's immediately just do Gogeta's active right here. Let's go. All right, cool. All right, let's go. Broly should be fine in slot 1. Even if cocksucker Zamasu decides to super Broly in slot 1, we should be good. Yeah, this should not be a problem. The AoE shouldn't be a problem either, even though he's supered right away. We should be good. Oh, what TM? Still that much damage, huh? That's before we started hitting this dude, too. Sheesh. Goku Black instant supering is not that common, but it is pretty scary because he does get a massive attack buff for the turn when he supers. So it just, again, it starts to get really damn scary when he just gets this massive buff across the entire, like, turn, right? But, like, with the rotation we had, the gods were in slot 7, which I guess was good. Really, I feel like our luck was pretty good here, but TEQ Broly potentially could be in trouble next turn. If Goku Black on turn 5 supers in slot 1 again, we're probably just going to get killed. Even though Broly's guarding with 76% damage reduction, I likely won't make a difference. We're probably just going to be dead. The thing that's good is Zamasu is going to be killed on this turn. A pretty decent break for us, all things considered, that Zamasu is healing in slot 3. That's actually really nice. Right? Like, it's like, you know, so this will allow us to kill him before he heals. So that would have, like, wasted one of our super attacks or something. It's like turn 1, if Zamasu heals before, you know, before you even attack in slot 1, that obviously is pretty good, right? All right, so the gods, man, they hit like a feather, dude. Like, look at this damage they do. 10 million attack stats and stuff. It's just nothing. All right, so Gogeta's 18 key will finish Zamasu off. Now, next turn... I did already use Golden Freeze as active. That's at 57? That's high. Okay. A little bit higher than I'm used to. Alright, so Zamasu's dead. That's good. Now we'll just begin beating on Goku Black here. We're probably not going to get Pycon's active, huh? Probably not seeing that. The good news is that Zamasu's dead. So we'll probably do Gogeta in slot 1 on this next turn. And then we'll kind of like rearrange however we see fit. Honestly, Vegeta in slot 3 is not going to hurt us. So we'll probably do Gogeta slot 1, Golden Frieza slot 2, and then Vegeta slot 3. I think is probably what I'll do here. All right, yep, Gogeta just super crit. Obviously very good, right? Oh, we're going to say it again? Okay, whatever.
何ですかあなた
俺はゴジータ悟空とベジータが合体したんだよ
Gogeta. Alright, so, yep, we have plenty of orbs right there for Gogeta in slot 1, no problem. So we can get him up there. Still have 100% dodge. The positioning of the AoE is good for us as well. Yeah, 16 orbs, beautiful. That's good. That's good. 17 is the most we can get. I'll hit it. Boom. So that's 100% dodge. It's going to full heal us. You know, good stuff. Good stuff. We can hit this right there. That's fine. And then we can hit this. All right, so I think LR Golden Frieza and Gogeta should be pretty safe. Vegeta obviously has to hit his dodges. I think Golden Frieza probably would live in slot 2, even if he gets supered. I've seen LR Golden Frieza do some crazy shit already, so I'm not really super worried about LR Golden Frieza, but, you know, we'll see. Because we obviously are, you know, beating on Goku Black quite a bit, so he's going to be at, like, full damage, so. Yeah, now we just get to, this is the tough part for this team. I mean, I don't know. Would it even be smarter to just go for Goku Black first with this team? Maybe. I mean, I have already won with the Golden Frieza and Gogeta team, but it's just once we get to this part of the, like, this team doesn't really have, like, a finisher, right? Like, in a fight like this, the gods are just not, right? And the gods are also not nearly as good as physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. No scouter, no counter, right? The counter for physical Gogeta adds so much damage, right? We just don't have access to that, unfortunately. All right, we were above 50% HP, so we do have the guaranteed additional super. If we were below 50%, we'd have the massive attack buff, and we would have been able to use Golden Frieza's active as well. All right, remember, the 12 key super does give him defense, too. Hit him attention system? Yes, we get it. Oh, that's so good. That's extra defense in a multitude of different ways. And we attack debuff this cunt, too. So that's really good. Really clutch additional super right there. And this kid's super's right there, okay. Golden Frieza should be up to the task. Especially with them triple supering. Every 12 key super is giving him defense. He should be okay. Yep. Dude's fucking busted, man. That easy A is crazy. Like, that's really good. It's really good. Perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, yep. Perfect. No! You idiot. That's after he got debuffed too. Oh my god, so we lose on a failed billion% dodge. I mean, I certainly don't feel comfortable kind of ending this without using, you know, Broly's active. Let me just come back, just on kind of like a later turn, in some fight here. Alright guys, just coming back for another run. I just went into one of the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will boss rushes this time. Let's go ahead and transform with LR TEQ BROLY. I think if he was talking a little bit more, I'd play the active skill animation, but we'll play his transform one. No worries about that. So, alright, let's just let TEQ BROLY get this attack, and then maybe we'll just finish out the rest of the run after this, and see how things are gonna go. LR TEQ BROLY. Again, last year... No! Excuse you? What the hell? Bro, I've been actually having, like, a little bit of... We've been having some cord issues all of a sudden. Oh, no, dude. Alright, what does he have to? 18 million right there? Okay. Yeah, this guy was definitely one of my favorites last year. Really, really fun and good character, right? Alright, nice. We got the second super this time. Beautiful. We're getting a lot of crits because we're fighting, what, Earthbred Fighter, right? So he is able to do a little bit better there. Okay, cool. Oh, third attack. Third super. Nice, TEQ BROLY. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, when there's a Pure Saiyan or Earthbred Fighter enemy, Broly gets an extra 3 key and an extra 50% crit, which is pretty good. So, alright, pretty solid. Yeah, let's just go ahead and come back next rotation, and we can get Broly's active skill, which is another one of my favorites, right?
お前と一緒に避難する準備だ。一人用のポットでか。
Alright, guys, so there we go. We get the big stat buff for LR TEQ BROLY right there. Remember, his active skill is really fun, right? The Saiyan Killer Instinct. And he gets the permanent 3 key and 26% attack and defense in battle. A pretty substantial stat buff that our GOAT is getting right there. Okay, so the orbs aren't really the greatest here, but we could deal with this. Let's hit that. Go ahead and put Gogeta in slot 1. I just use PyCon's active, and then we can save it for, next rotation. Alright, so here's go ahead and TEQ BROLY. Take a look at some of those stats. This way we could also put TEQ BROLY in slot 2. Remember, in slot 1, he gets the guard and 200% defense before attacking. But in slot 2 or 3, he gets a guaranteed additional super. So, I mean, against an AoE boss, he could super 4 times. Because he could get his first super, slot 2 super, hidden potential system super, and then again, if it's an AoE boss, Broly does get an additional that has a high chance to be a super before he attacks, right? Or it's after receiving an attack is how I should say it. Alright, so here's TEQ BROLY. Sure, hold that. Remember, this is a pure Saiyan character. Not an Earthbred fighter, but it is a pure Saiyan. So Broly gets an extra 50% chance to crit. And then every attack he does, he builds up crit as well. So I think on that attack, I think we had a 90% chance to crit. And then this one, we have a 100% chance to crit right here. And then remember, Broly on his 18 key does greatly stack attack. So, I mean, he will be kind of like raising his damage as we're going through the fight. So, alright, I mean, at that point, there we go. There's TEQ BROLY a year later. He definitely can be utilized, right? Like, we could use him in the hardest fights. I mean, a lot of these GDC fights and stuff like that don't really last that long. So, Broly is kind of like, in his base form, and then we could go transformed. He has his first turn in base where he's good. Then he has his first 2 turns in Legendary Super Saiyan Broly where he's good. After that is when things really start to get a little bit more iffy for him. Right, because after the 2 turns, he loses a lot of that extra damage reduction. And again, things start to get a little bit more scary. Alright, I guess we'll just go ahead and come back on our next rotation. And see how we're going to do. We should be going up against Trunks on our next turn. I can't imagine Vegito Blue is going to live this long turn right here. Oh, here's Super. We're dodging. We had, what, 95% dodge right there? So we had nothing to worry about, of course. Alright, guys. Here we go. Continuing on. So now we're towards the end of the fight. I would kind of feel better just completely floating Broly off right here. I mean, Broly at this point, this Trunks Super is for 7 million, right? Broly is just not at the level where he's going to be able to handle this. No way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. We'll just run Gogeta in slot 1. And we could toss out his active right here. We'll be able to link decently. No low link levels. Hello, excuse you, sir. But yeah, we'll do this. I mean, this is good that we'll be able to kind of like get Broly out of harm's way right here. Because again, remember, we could put him in slot 1, right? But that's probably where the super attack would be. And then in slot 2, Broly is not guarding. Just 50% damage reduction. That's nothing to bosses. And it's, true type disadvantage. So, class and type, like Broly would get stomped out. So, although, I mean, this gives a lot of defensive support, but Broly would take too much damage. It wouldn't be enough defensive support to save Broly from this. So, all right, we'll just finish this run out, and I think we've had a nice, fun video. I mean, like when we look at some of the other like previous like 1 year later videos, I mean, TEQ BROLY is, I think, much more effective. I am using TEQ BROLY way more than I am Roshi, Jiren, TEQ UI, Cell Max, Rose, Ultimate Gohan. I would say this is easily the best character that we've done one of these 1 year later videos on. But, I mean, not really too surprising. TEQ BROLY dropped last year, and he was unanimous, top 3 character at worst or something, right? Like, he was, especially, like, once you use him a little bit, experienced him. Yeah, TEQ BROLY, like, too good. So, all right. Yeah, dude, the 1 year laters, oh my god, are brutal. Like, TEQ UI Goku we could rock because he's a dodge character. But, like Jiren, dude, like, for Jiren to be good, he needs to survive the first turn, which is not easy, right? That's not easy. Roshi is pitiful. Cell Max is not really an option. Physical Rose, I think, sucks. And then EGL Ultimate Gohan is nothing, right? So a year later, and all these characters are fodder. Like, completely nothing, right? So, TEQ BROLY is actually kind of like a welcome breath that he is not fodder. Like, he's actually a character that we can bring into fights, and BROLY can actually compete, which is good, right? Yeah, hold this, Tudunks. Definitely looking forward to our next BROLY, too. I did love that BROLY celebration last year. It was too good, man. Too good, too good. All right, guys. We actually are back here on turn 11. We got to finish this bad boy off right here. Now, what's funny is I think we are going to win, but BROLY in slot 3, where I'm going to put him, could be in danger back there. 9 orbs is good. I'll always be confident with 9 orbs. We have failed with the 9 orbs with Gogeta, because remember, that's 95% dodge for us. But I feel pretty good about it. All right, let's go. Dude, BROLY, 9 attacks, 9 supers. Hello? That's not good shit, man. That's... Bro, yeah, give me that additional super luck in every run, man. You kidding me? I'll take it. I mean, I'm sure most of those have just been, you know, super and then guaranteed super, but, you know, dude, I'll take it, sure. All right, so yeah, there we go. There is TEQ BROLY. Even a year later, the boy actually is able to be competent, which is good. We'll see what it's going to be like next year, right? Like, how many of these characters are actually kind of like, you know, like relevant? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, the gacha games, both Dokkan and Legends, lately have been, they really like slammed power creep up, right? They're like, all right, power creep, let's see how far we can crank it. That's what they've been thinking for sure. All right, one more super and we're out of here. Yep. All right, I mean, this fight is not the hardest ever, but I mean, it's still like decent. I mean, there are very tough hitting bosses in here, right? So there we go. Very good. And we are good to go. Awesome. TEQ BROLY. He cooked up. Remember, TEQ BROLY can still cook. I mean, certainly I do like him a lot better than the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, right? The other character. We'll do a video on them probably next. So let me know what you guys think of TEQ BROLY a year later. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.